Hey, Eric Lewis here from It's the DJ, and what I have for you in this video is a lesson talking about the importance of hiring a human mastering engineer. They're very, very affordable for dance music producers, techno, tech house, and so on. So what I'm going to do is play for you what a human professional can do, and I'm going to play for you the same song of what a robo mastering service, Landr in this case, can do for your track. Now, I don't think it's a bad idea to have Landr as you're working on your songs and they're still in work in progress mode. You want to export your track, play it on your stereo system, in a DJ set, in the car, on your earbuds, and you want to be able to play back, and you want your track to be, comparable to others that are in your various playlists. Landr's great for that. But for that final master, when it's signed and ready to be released in stores, if you're going to do something that you're going to give away or sell on your own, put up for sale on Bandcamp or something, definitely hire a pro. So, what you see right here is Rekordbox in the background, and what you see in the forefront is my UAD console. So what I'm doing is I'm using this so you can't see which version is playing. So I'm going to play for you some of the song from the beginning, and I'll play for you from another point in the tune where some of the low end kicks in at around a minute in, and I'll let you know, this is track A that's playing, this is track B, so you can't see which one is the Landr version or which one is done by the pro. Take some notes, and then I'll reveal to you which one is which one. So get ready. Here comes, we'll call it version A. Okay, that was version A. Here comes version B. Okay, so that was version B. Now I'm going to play for you version A from about a minute in, where you can hear the kick, the low end, the chord part, and like some hats and snares and stuff. So here's that. Okay, now I'll play for you version B from that same cue point in the tune. Okay, and now you can take your guess on which one is Landr and which one is the pro. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. And track B, or version B, the one that I was playing second, is the version that was done by a human pro. So here's what I noticed. I actually didn't notice this until it was playing through a little bit, but there's a point where I can hear distortion and some clipping in the Landr version when some of those toms hit. So that would be right around here when the toms come in. And it's like that third beat, you can hear distortion on the third beat. On this beat right there, you can hear it. I didn't notice that. I was listening to it specifically when I played the Warm Audio mastered version back. I didn't hear that at all. So Russell Edwards over at Warm Audio Mastering, I discovered him recently. Real good guy. I thought he did a great job on this. There's a lot more high end that you can hear. There's it just sounds brighter. And the other thing I want to point out to you guys is that you probably heard this before. A mastering engineer can't polish a turd. You know, you can't send them a total garbage mix and expect them to turn it around to you into something that just sounds great and delightful. But what I found that they could do is they can easily take a mix that's good, that maybe you have some slight reservations about. You know, did I do enough of this? Does it sound fill in the blank enough? They'll be able to take that mix and make it sound damn good. I mean, at least that's the way that I feel about this job, and that's what I felt when I've hired other guys in the past too. I mean, they've all done pretty good. I can't really tell one guy from another yet. This is my first time using Russell, but he did a great job. You can really hear the reverb a lot more in his version. And he just got the whole thing to just have a nice top end layer of extra like sizzle and brightness that the Landr version doesn't have. Here's the Warm Audio version. So that is that. So this is why I think hiring a pro is a really great move that you could do. Take your tracks to that final layer of professional polish and touch that I think only these guys can do. It's just not cost or time efficient for me to try and sit there and master my own track, so I send it out. But do whatever you want at the end of the day. This is something that I wish I had seen as I was getting my tracks together and learning how the whole process works, because then I would really know what that final mastering stage can do. So if you like this tune, you'll be able to get it shortly on my site. Students of my online course now have access to all of the stems, the final mix that I sent off to Russell at Warm Audio Mastering. What I'm doing is I created an Ableton session that has all the stems, every single individual track in an Ableton file, only I removed all of my third-party plugins so that if you want to practice mixing, you can set up your own EQs in Ableton or whatever you use and come up with a mix that sounds as close as possible to mine. You'll have to balance the levels. You'll have to adjust the stereo width on different tracks, set up reverb, set up delays and effects on the vocal to get the same kind of thing that I had going. So that could be a really great way to practice. I also included some of the short 8-bar loop stems and ideas when I was just getting this track going in Machine. I then exported some 8-bar tracks into Ableton and arranged them. So what I did there is I gave all the students the 8-bar ideas, and then there's my track with the reference file, which is the whole track done, and then some markers so that they could go in and line all the tracks up and practice arranging from just an idea into something and learn that skill of putting a track out for whatever it is, 200 some odd bars from just 8 bars. Here's 8 bars worth of ideas that sound nice, and now I'm going to take it and turn it into like a whole track and whatnot. If you want to remix this, I have all the stems export it as I mix them with my plugin. So you can open that whole file in Ableton, or you can, if you don't have Ableton, you can open up the files in your own DAW. So that's that. Subscribe if you like these videos, or check out my course and look to the website for where you can sign up and pay for the course or get this file. See you in the next lesson.